Okay, we are now recording. I just wanted you guys to know that now, as far as Zoom meetings, they will be available right here on your course, or right here in your calendar. If you're not using your calendar yet, I do strongly recommend using your calendar. It's right here in Canvas. Other students have reported that it works really well on the mobile app as well. So if you don't have the Canvas student app, I do recommend putting that on your phone. It gives you a really good list of what you do. I personally have mine set up as a month rather than a week or agenda. Agenda is not bad. Using the week version, it makes it a huge mess. But each one of this is what it looks like for a week, where just everything is due on Saturday and it kind of mushes it down here. So I don't recommend that. So if you look at your calendar, if you're using your calendar, the great thing is it does cross off assignments as you complete them, so that you can really keep track of what you have done and what you haven't done. I have mine all color coded. For instance, my eco-friendly living are in green because green. So I've got them color coded. You can change the color coding if you want by just going here and picking a different color and then apply. But the new feature that should keep you guys a little bit organized, as you've seen, I am putting these meetups right here onto your calendar through a very tedious process of cutting and pasting them. But thanks to new changes, rather than clicking on what we see previously, which is this eco-friendly living meetup, and then you have to figure out how to get to this, and my screen's doing something very strange. Yeah, stop. Okay. Rather than doing that, all of your meetings are now going to turn up looking like this. So you'll go, it'll automatically put on your calendar, click here to join the Zoom meeting at the time that it meets, and you're in. As easy as that. The great thing about this is even your less tech savvy professors will have this happen automatically. In fact, they might not know about it yet. So if you have a professor put a meeting on there and then they go, I didn't know I put a meeting on there. We haven't informed them I have this turned on yet. But anybody who is scheduling their meetings the correct way, and I'm putting together instructions tonight to send off to them, all of those meetings will turn up right here onto your calendar for you, so that you won't have to deal with anything. Hopefully that's going to make things a lot easier, because I know that a lot of these Zoom meetings are driving everybody crazy. But I do strongly recommend making sure that you use your calendar, just because it does help keep things organized. The only one thing I will warn you about is with discussion boards. If you have a discussion board, like in this class, where you have to post 4 times, it will cross it off once you post once. So don't go, oh, look, it's crossed off, I'm done. Go back and double check and make sure you've done your replies to classmates. The other thing that I wanted to mention is I was talking to someone who said, I just don't know how to get notified about things. I do recommend, if you haven't done this already, setting up your account to get notifications of everything that you think that you need. If you don't know how to do that, you just simply go to your account up here in the top left hand of your screen. And you have this option of notifications. I won't warn you, this looks a little bit crazy the first time you open it up. It also takes a second. Mine I have set up with email, phone, a bunch of different emails and such. But what it basically does is it allows you to decide what you want to hear about and how often you want to hear about things. For instance, for due dates on assignments, I get a weekly summary of due dates. If you click on it, it gives you the options. You can be notified immediately, notified daily, notified weekly, or you can turn it off entirely. I obviously have grading policies turned off because they're my policies, so I know them. I don't need to be informed of my grading policies, but you might want that turned on so you know how to grade things. Course content will tell you if a professor adds more content, files, etc. I do recommend putting announcements on for at least a daily summary if you don't do it immediately. I don't do announcements created by me, because why do I want an announcement that I made? Doesn't make sense. You probably also want to turn on grading so that you find out what your grades are. You could have that emailed to you either daily, the second they're notified. I know which ones of you have it turned on notify immediately, because you text me before I finish grading anything. Daily summary or weekly summary, again, you might want that turned on. So again, I just recommend that everybody take the time to go in here and take a look at what you want, so that you know how you want to get notifications. I have on here late grading, submission comments, and a few other things. I get an email once a day that tells me if you've posted an assignment late or if you've made a comment in grading, and that's what I go to in order to send you messages. What I get is this is my daily one. So I get a comment. So I know that Norin has posted a comment. And if I click right here, which I'm not going to do now because I don't know if it's personal, that will take me directly to the assignment so that I can make a response. So some of these links are just going to really make it easier for you, in order to make sure you're getting the notifications that you want to get. I do strongly recommend that everybody have, if nothing else, turned on. Where is it? Announcements. Make sure that you're getting those announcements sent to you, because some of your professors might be posting announcements that you really want to hear about. And with that, I'm going to stop recording. If I can find the stop recording button. There we go.